Now they have a chickenpox vaccine. I've never, to my knowledge, gotten the chickenpox vaccine because I had chickenpox as a kid. Is there an analogy there for people who maybe are thinking about the natural immunity angle? No one has ever argued to me, hey, you need to get the chickenpox vaccine, because I would just naturally respond, well, I had chickenpox when I was a kid. I know we don't know how long natural immunity from COVID lasts because this is still a novel virus in many ways. But is there an analogy there from a natural immunity perspective that we never really said to people, hey, you need to get a chickenpox vaccine, even though we have it now if they had it before? Is there an analogy there that makes sense to you as a doctor?
Absolutely, there's an analogy there. It's a direct analogy, and ironically, the CDC has on their website that if you had chickenpox, you should not get the chickenpox vaccine. It's like they have adopted the immune system to the Democrat Party for one virus, but not for another virus. It is absolutely illogical that they've ignored natural immunity. It doesn't make sense with what they've put out on chickenpox guidance.
So that's fascinating. So you're telling me, I didn't even know this. I would encourage you to write, and you may have written it, but if you haven't, that would be fascinating, I think, for a lot of people out there to read, like they have your other Wall Street Journal editorial pieces, which have been so good. So the CDC is giving directly contradictory advice as it pertains to the chickenpox vaccine and the COVID vaccine for people who have had those viruses earlier.
That's right. And they cherry-pick the data to support whatever they've already decided. I don't know if you saw the study they put out on natural immunity out of Kentucky, but they
Yes,
said,
I read that.
And they said, we did a study in Kentucky. Natural immunity doesn't work. You can't trust it. Well, they only looked at 2 months, even though they have 19 months of data, and they only looked at one state, even though they have 50 states of data. And it's, interesting. The risk is slightly higher with vaccinated immunity of getting natural immunity. They cherry-picked the data. They salami sliced it, something we call fishing in statistical techniques. That is, you look for a tiny sliver of data that supports what you already believe.